Today's video is a bit personal. Well, everything about watches is personal to me. I'm not an expert, nor have I ever claimed to be. But I know a great watch when I see one. But sometimes the material value of an item is not the most important aspect. What if I told you that a luxury watch could change your destiny, as it did for me? No, this is not a paid video. I'm not here to advertise for a brand or product. I'm sharing a personal story. It's about my first ever Rolex and how it transformed everything for me and opened doors I never thought possible. Might sound far-fetched, but stick with me. Everything I'm about to say is based on my personal experience. Now, you may say that maybe I'm overthinking things, or maybe I'm making connections where I shouldn't be, but in my heart, I know that my first ever Rolex changed my life, made me into the man I am today. Besides sharing my takes on watches and horology on this channel, I live a fulfilling life that I never thought possible not that long ago. But before I get into the details, let me take you back to where it all started. This was not all that long ago, but it seems like a different life altogether. I was at a low point, stuck in a dead-end job. My confidence was all but broken, and I wasn't making any meaningful progress in life. My professional life sucked, I had no love life to speak of, and things did not appear to be changing at all. I was frustrated, disheartened, and watching my dreams slip away. I knew I needed something to push me forward. Surprising as it may seem, I was not much of a watch guy. I mean, yes, I wore them, but I never thought of them as anything other than mere accessories. That's when I came across the Rolex Submariner 24060, and I was instantly captivated by its sleek design and timeless elegance, the perfect blend of form and function. But it wasn't just the aesthetics that drew me in, it was what the watch represented: success, perseverance, and achievement. All the things that I wanted. All the things that I did not have. Naturally, the watch, though far outside my budget restrictions, became my North Star. I decided there and then, no matter what it takes, I'll wear one of these on my wrist and enjoy the life I've always wanted. The life that everyone wants. The good life. No, I'm not a multimillionaire, but I am content, happy, and most importantly, living life to the fullest. Back then, it was just a dream. A dream inspired by this watch. Seems silly, right? But it's true. Everyone's approach to collecting is different. Some buy a watch simply for its looks, while for others, it's about fulfilling a specific need. For me, it's the admiration of heritage and unmatched quality that comes from a finely crafted timepiece. The hard work and discipline of saving up for such a piece makes the ownership even more rewarding. So I started hustling harder than ever. I took risks like I never did before. Not stupid risks, but smart ones. Quit my dead-end job, went on a job hunt, and sustained myself with odd gigs in between. It was hard, and it seemed outright stupid, but I did not want to die one day knowing that I never even tried. Even though it seemed fairly pointless at times, I invested in myself. If not for my own sake, then for the watch. You see, this Submariner represented everything that I was longing for. Every setback only fueled my desire to succeed. I knew that things had to get better. And they did. I landed my first decent job, held it for 7 months, and then quit for a better opportunity. Well, as it turns out, loyalty is not rewarded as well as companies would like us to believe. After switching through 4 jobs in just 5 years, I was finally living. Not surviving, living. All this time, I saved up for the watch. And then the day came. I became the proud owner of a Rolex Submariner 24060, my first ever Rolex. Unboxing it was surreal. As I opened that iconic green box and saw the watch gleaming back at me, I felt an overwhelming sense of accomplishment. This watch was the culmination of my journey. But my journey was far from over. better things were on their way. Yes, I had transformed myself completely to be worthy of my Rolex, but the watch itself did marvels for me too. It transformed my life in ways I couldn't have imagined. It's incredible how something as simple as a watch can make such a difference. It was a game changer for my confidence. Gone were the days when I felt uncertain and hesitant in my interactions, whether in business or personal relationships. The prestige and elegance of the Rolex Submariner transformed my self-perception. My watch reminded me of the hard work and dedication it took to get there, reinforcing my sense of achievement and capability. 2 years back, I was attending a high-profile business conference where I was scheduled to give a presentation to potential investors. Seeing that my channel's faceless, you can probably tell that I'm not all that comfortable with a bunch of people looking at me. I was feeling the pressure, but I had to pull it off just for this one day. I excused myself just minutes before my turn and went to the bathroom. Looked at myself in the mirror, began chanting positive affirmations. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Well, I wasn't believing myself. My hands shivered as I adjusted my tie. And that's when I glanced at my Rolex Submariner 24060. Pretty odd watch to wear at a fairly formal event, won't you say? Well, my watch, my rules. And just like that, I was surging with confidence. Well, I aced the presentation. It wasn't perfect, no, but it wasn't awful either, and I got everyone on board. That's a success in my books, especially with such high stakes. On a personal level, the change was equally profound. Wearing the Rolex made me feel more composed and assured in social situations. I've always struggled to start conversations, but now I no longer had to. Well, not always, at least. My watch sparked conversations and drew admiration, helping me connect with others more easily. This newfound confidence wasn't just about external validation, it was about feeling good within myself, knowing I had achieved something significant. Wearing my Rolex Submariner 24060 also had a noticeable impact on how others perceived me, leading to instances where I gained more respect and admiration from colleagues and clients. It became a subtle yet powerful symbol of success and professionalism. Colleagues and clients alike seemed to view me with a newfound level of respect and admiration. It also opened up new business opportunities for me, facilitating strong first impressions, building trust with clients, and even landing lucrative deals that may not have materialized otherwise. Well, at least that's what I believe, and no one can tell me otherwise. I'm not being superstitious. I felt it. I saw it. I lived it. I know this was real, not just my imagination. Whether I was attending networking events, client meetings, or industry conferences, the watch immediately caught the eye of those around me. Its sleek design and prestigious brand name signaled to others that I was serious about my work and committed to quality. This set the tone for our interactions, paving the way for meaningful conversations and potential collaborations. Now that I have a decent watch collection of my own, not all luxury brands though, I can fondly reflect on how my first collector's item became a powerful symbol of my aspirations and goals, acting as both a tangible reminder of what I strive to achieve and a source of motivation to continue pushing forward. To this day, my Submariner embodies the success that I hold so dear. And can you guess what was the first thing that my now wife said to me when I met her in the neighborhood park? She said, "Pretty fancy watch for a jog, don't you think?" I laughed and said I could dive with it as well. Well, she didn't get it, but the conversation got rolling, and the rest is history. So, that's my story. And I'm not saying that simply buying a Rolex will change your life. In fact, it doesn't even have to be a Rolex or even a watch for that matter. I found what forced me to push on when I had no other motivation. It was my Submariner. Whatever it is in your life, Don't be afraid to do your best to earn it. Until next time, remember to strive for excellence, embrace the journey, and wear your story with pride.